Leo, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I am doing your February 2019 reading. So I'm going to try to burn through this pretty fast because my iMovie crashed and I lost a bunch of readings. So I'm spending, no offense, I don't want to spend my whole weekend redoing the same thing I already did. So let's just get on with it. I'm going to do 3 cards for some general messages, then some cards for career and love. So let's jump right in. Oh, wow. So for overall messages, at the bottom of the deck is this gorgeous star card, which is healing. Feeling like hopeful again and being able to dream. If you think about where the star card comes in the major arcana, it's after the Tower card. So really feeling like the dust has cleared, things have settled, and you're really being able to be hopeful and move forward. You're healing. I mean, if you had surgery or someone had surgery or had been sick, they're healing. If you'd been sort of down in the dumps or depressed or felt like things weren't working out, you're going to start to be like, no, I see the opportunities here. It's time to move forward. Things are going to go well. Things are looking up. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of self-confidence to me. It's a person who has, maybe some of you had a relationship fall apart, and that's very scary, and it can be very hard, especially your finances are tied and you're used to having, it's a lot different when you have 2 people paying for household bills and you go to one. I know. But it's like you were really worried and scared about it, but you were like, no, I can do this. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get rid of my cable. Maybe you had to make some changes, get rid of your cable, you downsize, whatever. You just were very practical. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do the things I need to do to take care of myself. And it wasn't only that it may have been hard, but it wasn't as hard as you thought. And you were surprised how much self-confidence and like how proud of yourself you are. For some of you, this may be some young people. If you're young, moving out of your parents and really, taking over the bills. It can also be like taking charge of your health, taking charge of, you're getting a loan for the first time, buying your first car, or doing it by yourself, whatever. So something in your life where you're like really accepting responsibility. And look at this poor mouse. He's about to get chowed by that cat. Really, yeah. I see you just relaxing here on the back porch and just being like, damn, I did good. I got my act. Like I'm in charge. I got stuff handled. And you just are relaxing and sort of reflecting and saying, hey, credit where credit's due. You did a great job, and be proud of yourself. You can count on yourself. I know now I can count on myself to do things. I don't require anyone else. I don't need to rely on anyone else. It doesn't mean you won't be with anyone else, but the next card we have here is the Novice of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So another money card. Again, a change in that change I was just talking about, a change in how you're living, how you were doing things, your day-to-day activities, taking care of your business, handling things, methodically working towards things. Your own business. We have the Knight of Cups. Sorry, the King of Cups. An emotionally mature man or an emotionally mature person. Yeah, so I just am feeling like you're feeling more mature. You're feeling grown up. You handled something in a really adult way. You it just confidence, 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 and feeling like, I can handle things now. Maybe you used to be really worried or felt like you had to have someone in your life. And now you're like, no, I don't. Like, it's okay if you have someone in your life, but you can still handle your own affairs. So I'm going to pull some cards for career. Let me timestamp this. What am I doing? I'm doing Leo. I hope I didn't say someone else. Did I say someone else? I know I'm doing Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. I can't do any more things over because I say the wrong thing. All right, the Five of Swords. So this is at the bottom of the deck in your career. And the Five of Swords, I like to say fives are, they make things a little uncomfortable. They're the universe making things uncomfortable, so you have to take action. So this would be in the workplace, people could be taking your ideas, talking smack about you. Maybe there's like jealousy going on, things like that, power plays. But it just makes things, the Two of Cups is under there. Nice. It just makes things, it's like it's not a team environment, and it just makes things uncomfortable enough that you're like, I'm out. So I definitely see some of you moving on, moving careers. You could have a career where you need to travel, where you need to fly around, like be a, what do they call it, a road warrior. Or you may need to move to take a new job. But this is like leaving. And if you think about this Five of Swords, the Six of Swords is right after. You're like leaving this. You're like, I don't want to work. Yeah, you have to put up with stuff, but there are some offices, departments, businesses that it just has bad vibes, and that there's just like a negativity attached to it, and you're just like, my life is too short. And it's hard because you're like, it feels like you're saying I can't deal with negative people. There's this real push to, hey, there's jerks everywhere. You got to deal with it, and that is true. But do you really have to? I mean, is it really bad? And if it is, and sometimes it just is, and there's nothing you can do about it. Some places are just really negative. Then it's like, do you really want to prove that you can put up with a lot of bad behavior and negativity? Like, why do we feel the need to do that if we can get out of there and find something else? Because it could be that you're meeting this resistance because the universe is like, come on, move on, do something else. You can do more. You know what I mean? And that's why you're running into this negativity. This King of Swords. So this is being very... like this King of Cups would like get very emotional and, oh, but I put all this time and energy and, have like some sort of emotional attachment. And this guy's like, no, the place sucks. I'm out. Like, I can find it better. I'm a great employee. I'll find a better opportunity somewhere else. He's just not going to spend much time crying over spilt milk, crying over this situation, because they're jerks. Like, they sit around and gossip and don't even get any work done. I'm a hard worker. I'm out. And you do find a place where there's a better balance. There's people that work together there's more harmony instead of this negativity. And you may even have this uncomfortableness because you may meet someone at your new job. So let's look at love, shall we? Oh, let me do the timestamp. 9:36 for Leo. We're doing Leo. I always want to say Rio, Rio, Rio. What's going on with love, Leo? I like Leos. I do. I had actually had a not so great relationship with a Leo. But it hasn't ruined Leos for me. I like Leos. I'm a fellow fire sign, so. Well, some of you, holy nickels. Things are blowing up. So, being a February reading, I think this happens a lot. And this is what Valentine's Day sort of puts all this extra pressure on relationships, but it can be kind of good because it can kind of force people to reveal their hand or what they're thinking. So you have the Tower. So this means something in a relationship is going to break down, is going to be revealed. So if it's Valentine's Day and you tell the person you're with you love them, or you ask them to marry you, or you ask them to, what's the word? Sort of declare how they feel to, are we exclusive? Is this going anywhere? Whatever. And they don't want to make plans, or, I feel like something's going to come, you've been in denial and something you haven't been looking at, something is going to come to a head where relationships are concerned. If you're in a super happy relationship, this doesn't apply to you. Something come to a head and some sort of decision's going to be made. You're going to, if it's you, where's this going? And they're like, I don't want anything more than what it is right now. Then you're like, okay, well, I thought this was headed towards something, and I don't want to, then I see it for what it is, and I don't want to put any more time into a relationship that I'm the only one that is taking it seriously or wants something serious to happen. So you're going to I think you're going to take a break. I would strongly suggest you don't take a break. I'm hearing friends in my head. We're on a break. That if it's either on or off, not waiting in the wings for someone. If the timing isn't right now, then it isn't right. And there's no guarantee it's going to be any different. And to really, if someone's like, oh, I need some space, it'd be like, okay, well, okay, fine, but we're breaking up. I'm not waiting around for you to do whatever you want to do to see if you decide you want to be with me. So yeah, it's for the best. It's for the best because remember, you're going to meet the love of your life with this career, with this new job, this career change. So there is someone who wants you in the here and now. And this is the same message as, who did I just do? Cancer or Gemini, I think. So don't wait around for people. That's the message. All right, Leo, have a great month. Bye.